Доброго дня. I will tell this in English, because this was 50% of my Ukrainian. My name is Mark ТІЛЛІ. I'm the vice chief physician of the rehabilitation clinic at Bernkastel-Kues. It's a big clinic with 800 places for patients. Okay, there is, in Germany, there are many standard operating procedures. Germany is, I think, the most bureaucratic nation on earth. Okay, the starting is, there's the injury, the amputation. The patient is in hospital for around about 14 days. It depends on the healing of the wound. And then the patient is getting home. In the field, it's always the same. And there's a phase of the 2nd to the 8th week where the patient, the amputee, is at home or in a special residence or is in a camp, and until the rehabilitation starts. And this is, in most countries in Germany, it's about the 9th to 15th week. Then there's a follow-up treatment, maybe 3 weeks, maybe 3 months. It depends on the heaviness of the wound and the amputation. After the rehabilitation ends, there's a lifelong aftercare. So, and the problem, which is seen by the red dot, it's the phase between hospital and rehabilitation. This is a major problem. There are 3 major problems in this time, and the first is psychological problems. It's a mental and a physical trauma. And in Germany we say, you're falling into a hole. Everything's dark, there's no light in the future. And that's a big problem, and you're alone. And this is one of the problems. The next problem is your wound is healing, you lie, physical rehabilitation, the hospital is low, at home there's nothing, and the muscles are breaking down. There's insufficient rehabilitation at home, and last not least, phantom pain is a big thing. And phantom pain must treat it immediately. The first 6 months are golden time. When you get phantom pain and you can erase it for 6 months, the chance of being erasement forever is very high, over 90%. If phantom pain is existing over 6 months because of ineffective treatment, the chance they last forever is over 90% too. And so that's a major thing. And our solution was, we take our amputees, our rehabilitants, as soon as possible. When the wound is okay, there's no phase between hospital and reha, we're taking them straight. The advantages are the falling into the hole is avoided. The muscle breakdown is prevented, and the loss of gait skills too. If you're lying in horizontal line, the vertical limit is reduced. You must learn it again. And the environment at home in this time can be closed up. So in the possible treatment of amputated patients, it's step up. Take them as fast as possible. That's we had to know, and that's the very, very, very important thing. I know in war And the bureaucratics between Ukraine and Germany are very hard. Lilia told it. But this is a time we had to reduce. The outcome is better, je easier, je schneller, je faster the patients are coming to us. There are the therapies we're doing in our clinic. My fourth speaker told them too. They were mainly the same. There's a medical treatment, pain therapy, wound therapy, and phantom pain. Wound treatment by wound experts. Wounds of amputation are always harder to cure. Relies on explosive trauma, relies on sugar, on low blood flooding. And in our clinic, we're a great hospital with 800 people places. There we have orthopedics, we have cardiologics, we have neurologicals, we have physiologics, and diabetologics too. That's important for intermediate care. There are many therapeutic lessons. I scroll over them: physiotherapy, physical therapy, gait school. The gait school is massive important. Special techniques for stump treatment. Stump treatment at the beginning is very, very sensible, and there are technicals to touch them with a ball of paper, and after the treatment you can go it with a wooden ball, with a towel, and so the sensibility of the stump is reduced. Mirror training. Mirror training is perfect for reducing phantom pain and mobilization. And the activities of daily life had to be trained. Activities of daily life, what's that? That is brushing the teeth, washing the hair, cleaning the poo, major things. Psychological trauma must be treated immediately too. It's not only a physical wound, it's also a English word, psychological trauma. Relaxation therapy is very important too. And there's an individual and a group therapy. If you got 3 or more patients that cause an amputation, there is a horizontal speaking with them. And this group, this peer review, is very helpful. You have to adjust your body perception too, and this must be treated by specialists. And there must be orthopedic technology. Özur told you too what there are many options. Apply of aids must be done. Adjusting and changing the prosthesis. The stump of the limb is changing in volume, size, and hardness for the first 6 to 7 months. So if your prosthesis is squeezing and making you pain, an orthopedic technologist assistant should be here lately the next day to avoid new wounds or bad movings. And this is very important. I'll show you a short example. Mr. D, 45 years. In Germany, we don't often have amputations by trauma. More than 90% are made by cigarettes, by arteriosclerosis, or by bacterial infections. And here's a bacterial infection. Tight femur right side is amputated. The left leg had the shank amputated, and he lost all of his fingers. Let's try if the video is working. After 2 videos, you see he's going very, very slow. Individual training by the physiotherapists. It's not so easy. Not everyone works as good as some brave guys here. After 5 weeks, he learns to walk on stairs if the video is working. No, come on. It will work. He's not in good condition as a soldier because he had a major bacterial infection, jumps 3 times from the dead away, and so he loses massive muscle mass. But now, first time on stairs. For us, no problem. For him, a big, big step. The longest journey starts with the first step. That's in the follow-up treatment of amputated persons is the major thing. You had to start, and you had to start early. I'm working at Median, and we're trying to make our patients suitable for everyday life. And the Median motto names living the life. I'm here. I'm stand here for your questions. Are there any? Дякую.